Welcome everybody. Today's class is an interval flow, and we're just going to begin right on our back. Let's take a moment there just to drop in, find any shape of the arms, the legs. Take a full breath, inflate the belly, breathe beyond the lungs, fill up. Sigh that breath out. And then two more like that. Just giving this time for yourself to mark this starting point. Release any tension. Connect to the breath. And then set your feet down flat. I'm just going to have you bring your shins parallel, knees over hips. Take your hands right inside your frontal hip bones and just notice the positioning of the low back in relationship to the floor. I want you to draw your spine, the lumbar spine down, and feel your low belly cinch all around the waist and hug back towards the spine. And just keep that. Keep the knees bent. Stretch your arms straight up. Palms turn towards one another. So you're like a dead bug. Keep hugging your low back towards the floor and just keeping the knees bent. We're going to tap the left foot down and right arm overhead. And then inhale back up. So it's opposite arm and leg tap. And just close your eyes. Back up, inhale, exhale, tap. And keep moving. And just be more mindful of the hips not rocking. And then of the neck. Notice if you're really gripping or clenching or leaking energy. Try to soften those muscles around the jaw, the neck, the shoulders even. Just moving smoothly there. Just drawing awareness to the core before we start to move. And then finish with the right foot, left arm tapping. And then straighten the legs, clasp your hands behind your head. Zip up your inner thighs and then inhale and lift your chest and split your right heel to hover. And now twist to your left. Now twist your inner thighs up like a twist tie. And then back to center, lift your hips. And then split your left leg to hover and twist to your right as you twist tie your legs. Back to center, little lift of the hips. And less is more there, so it's not a momentum-based thrusting of the pelvis. It's just a microscopic little lift to get deeper into the low belly. Exhale to twist. Inhale to come up, little lift. Close your eyes, and again, notice the neck, the jaw. Trying to be as efficient in your movements as possible. Smooth it out with a breath. Regardless of how it feels, some of these might feel more easy, some of them might feel more challenging. Focus mainly on the mechanics rather than how they feel in your body. Finish up on the right, and then both legs up. Press your palms together, lift your chin, and then 10 of these, just lift the hips. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now bring your head down, arms out to a T. Bend your knees. Inhale, take the knees halfway to the right. Exhale, straighten the legs. Inhale, rebend knees halfway to the left, and then straighten the legs back in. So the exhale is taking it over. Inhale is straightening. Close your eyes. Feel the navigation from the navel, the core, support. And try to drop the top shoulders down so they're not lifting up. And if this is too easy, you can keep the legs straight through the whole thing. And again, notice that creep effect of tension up into the neck, the jaw. About 20 more seconds. And then finish up, hug your knees in, and then rock and roll along your spine. We'll come right to our belly. So you can just find a high plank there, and then take it all the way down to the belly. And then press your forehead down, and then plant your palms with the palms flat, elbows hugging towards your side ribs. So it's kind of like you're gonna make a snow angel here. And then press down through your top thighs. I just want you to lift your hands, your head, your chest. And now lift your legs. Take an inhale. Exhale, hover, feet, hands, head. Now inhale, lift up. Exhale, hover. Inhale, lift up. Squeeze your elbows back. Now adding on. Exhale, keep your fingertips overhead a little. Inhale, lift up. Pull your elbows back. Exhale, lower, like you're making those snow angels. Start to creep the fingertips closer and closer towards right overhead. But as you lift up, pull the elbows back. As you lower down, draw the fingertips towards one another. Turning on all those muscles along the spine, broadening the chest as you inhale. You might make the arms straight overhead, but think lat pull down, hug your elbows back as you lower down, or as you lift up. Last one, inhale, exhale, lift, and then plant the palms, take it right to child's pose. And then downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward, and then exhale, step your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand. And then exhale, come right to chair. And we're gonna squat down really low and then burst up and hop. So squat jumps here. Keep your hands to your heart. Maybe down, and then find that bend of the elbows to propel yourself up as you sit back, weight in the heels. Really feeling the strength of the legs to propel you up. Just turning on the legs. Go as fast or slow as you want to go here. Last 10 seconds. Hold in your chair, stretch your arms up, and then exhale, fold. Again, inhale, lengthen, Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step back to plank. Hinge forward, chaturanga. Exhale. Inhale, upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Feet to hands, step or hop. Inhale, extend the heart out. Exhale, fold. Rise all the way up. Thumbs to heart. We're going to do some accelerated sun here. So inhale, stretch your arms up. Exhale, fold and hop back to chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, bent knee, down dog, and hop, tap the mat. So it's 2 breaths. Inhale up. Exhale, hands down, hop back, chaturanga. Up dog, fill up with breath. Bend your knees in dog and hop forward. Keep it going. You can go faster or slower. Notice the neck. Feel the belly. Supporting you as you hop back so your shoulders don't drop too low. Pelvis doesn't sink too low. And then come right back to top of mat there. Inhale, look up. Thumbs to heart. Now we're going to omit the up dog. So it's just 1 breath. Inhale, stretch your arms up. You can watch me for this first one. Exhale, hop back. Bent knee dog to hop top of mat. 1 breath in. Exhale, hop back. Here we go. Breath out to take you rest of the way through. Breath in, fill up. Chaturanga, bent knee dog, hop. Just 20 more seconds. Top of the mat, inhale, arms up. And then exhale, come to chair pose. Clasp your hands behind your back. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. Step your left foot back. Find warrior 1, lift the heart. Now humble your warrior, fold. And then I stretch across the chest. And let your head go. Breath, slow down. Inhale, keep your clasp. Come halfway forward, spin to the ball of your left foot, and then exhale right to chair. Just creep in. Inhale, lift your heart. Exhale, right leg back. Warrior 1. Inhale, humble, exhale. You can switch which thumb is on top, and then drop the head. Inhale, look forward, come halfway forward, spin to the ball of your right foot. Exhale, back to bound chair. Arms up, inhale. Fold forward. Take an inhale, lengthen, step back to plank. Feet hip width apart, shoulders back, and then bend just your knees and squat back, and then charge forward to plank. Keep going like that. So not too high in the hips, you're just squatting back. Sitting most towards heels. Try not to shrug your shoulder heads. Keep plugging them back. Lift the navel. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Come to right side Vashisthasana. Get your right shoulder blade underneath you. Stretch your left arm up. And then bring your right hip down a 1/2 inch. Lift it up a full inch. Bring it down 2 inches. Lift it up 3 inches. You get the idea. It might be little. You might be able to increase every time. But keep hugging your right shoulder in the socket. Working more of the rotator cuff. 10 more seconds. Second side, left hand down. And make the range of motion small at first. Make it more about the quality of the movement than how big the movement is. Quality over quantity. Ten more seconds. Downward facing dog. Step your right foot forward and come right to horse. Ooh, we did these last week. So thumbs to heart. We're going to internally rotate one thigh at a time. So trying to keep your hips at the same level and just spinning on the ball of the foot. Just 30 seconds. I wanted to introduce this one because we're going to take it in a dog. So becoming familiar just with that internally rotating one thigh at a time. If you want, you can add a hop in between. It's a little more challenging as far as coordinating it. All right, you get the idea. Take it right to downward facing dog. You may need to watch me for this interval. So shorten your dog a little. Step to the edges of your mat. We're going to do that same thing. So high on the balls of your feet. Dip your right knee in, just so it hovers. Dip your left knee in. Now, you can add those hops in between. We're going to do 4. So starting now, start with right, left, right. You can hear my knee hopping. And then hop, feet outside, hands, Kundalini Malasana. Now lift your heels. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hop back to dog. Turn the knee in. Alternate, maybe hop between. 4 total, top of mat. Alternate lift, one heel, lift the other. Keep going. You're going to start to feel the burn. Trying to upright your torso in that Malasana heel lift. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. Now bring your left elbow down. Walk your right hand in line with the elbow there. And then step your right foot in so it's about to the center line and drop your hips level with your shoulders. Wing your right elbow in, not out. And then just lift your left foot and sweep it out and in, out and in, out and in. So it's barely skimming the floor. Firming your right hip in there. Try not to droop the left hip. Plugging your left shoulder in the socket. Last 3, 2, 1. Bring your left foot down. Now push into your right hand. Come right to side plank and wild thing. Take the left leg left arm over. A nice opening. Take a full inhale. Exhale, down dog split. Stretch your left leg up and back. Inhale, and then look forward. And just skate, hop your right foot forward and back. Forward and back. Soften the neck. Down dog splits, inhale, knee to nose, step your left heel to your left thumb. Inhale, reverse warrior, and then flip your feet. Come to right side angle. Take an inhale, reverse warrior. And then exhale, I want you to come right into hovering half moon and feel the left side body contraction that we already turned on to some degree. Turn the left big toes down. Lift from the left inner thigh as you draw your frontal hip points together and lengthen through the back of the heart. And take a full breath in. And then exhale, land in right side skater's pose. You're going to come up, bend your right knee. Look over your left shoulder, sweep your arms to the right. And then inhale, pivot on your feet, crescent lunge. And then exhale, just take your vinyasa. If you want, step your left foot halfway back, maybe shoulders over wrists. Maybe find a little hop there. Find your belly. Through your flow. Take a full breath in. Side out. You get to do all that fun again. So separate your feet, mat width apart roughly, and shorten your dog a little. So for they start with the left, maybe that hop right, left, right, and then hop to Malasana, upright the torso. And just lift one heel at a time, total 4. Keep it going. My knee is very knocky today. That's okay as long as there's no pain, I believe. I don't feel a thing. She's talking to me. Yours might be too. Last 5 seconds. Finish up downward facing dog. Ripple forward to plank. And then bring your right elbow down. Walk your left hand in line with that elbow. Hug your right shoulder back. And then step your left foot in. And then just float your right foot as you sweep the right leg out and in. Out and in. So isolating through that right side body. It doesn't have to be a huge range of motion. Try not to rock your hips. Soften the neck, lift the belly. It's 10 seconds. Bring the foot down, push through that left hand, side plank on the left hand. Take the right leg over and wild thing. Let's get that nice awakening, opening front body. Take a full inhale. Take it back, down dog splits. Stretch your right leg up. Now lean your shoulders toward your wrist. Skate, hop left foot forward and back. Forward and back. Last 10 seconds. Squeak that last one out, down dog split. Knee to nose, step your right heel to thumb. Come right into reverse warrior and then flip your feet. And then inhale, left side reverse warrior. Hovering half moon, step your right foot in. Contract through that right side waist. And try to look towards your right foot. And feel just those lateral stabilizers, specifically through the right side, stabilizing you in the shape. Obliques. Take a full inhale. Increase the capacity of your breath. Exhale, warrior two. Turn your left foot in, skater's pose. Top of the mat, crescent lunge. Bend your right knee, arms up. And then vinyasa, take it to your flow. Inhale, ripple forward to plank. And then 30 seconds, right knee, left upper arm, hop and switch. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now hold your right knee to left upper arm. Push the mat away, slide it to the wrist. Keep it low, right wrist. Lift it up, over, down, right wrist, right armpit, left wrist, right wrist, up. Now switch directions. Take the leg over, fallen triangle. Drop your right hip to hover. And then lift your hip, take the leg over and just tap the foot. Keep looking down your left arm. And then sweep the leg over, tap your hip. Sweep it over, sweep it under. You're flossing that outer right hip. The left hand stays really firm. Pivoting to blade edge, left foot, ball. I like to just look down the whole time. If you want, you can take your gaze to the right a little or up. And again, come back to that quality of the movement. As smooth and seamless as possible. Last wild thing, come back to high plank. Lift your left foot, under and over. Here we go. That's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pause, left knee, right upper arm. Slide it down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over, down, over, up, over. Now switch directions. And then take it to fallen triangle there. Hover that hip. And then take it over. Tap it. Take it under, hover the hip. Or on the chest. Take it over, tap the foot. Keep moving through that. Come right back to plank. Chaturanga to your belly. And then bring your forehead down. Clasp your hands behind your back. Shimmy your shoulder blades together. And then lift your head, lift your chest, lift your legs. Root your knuckles back. Keep the neck long. Lift the heart up. Take a full inhale. Exhale, release. And then cactus your right arm. Step your left leg over. Right arm can be straight. Get that nice opening front of the right shoulder there. And just notice the blood pumping through every cell of the body. It's a capacity for life. The capacity of the breath to revitalize you, restore. Just turning up the volume. Take it to the other side. And then come back to your belly. Just push up. Sit back to child's. Take a full inhale. And downward facing dog. And then inhale, stretch your right leg up. Exhale, take it under and over. Now squeeze your thighs together. I want you to sneak your left hand under your heart. And then see if you can put all the weight in your left hand and stretch your right arm forward. Hug the skin of your right hip back. Bring your right hand down, left hand back under shoulder so you can lift your right leg up. Squeeze your thighs. Twice more, right foot down, left hand under heart. All the weight in the left hand, right arm forward. Squeeze your thighs. Right hand down, left hand under shoulder. Right leg up. Last one, foot down, hand over, right arm forward. Right hand down, left hand under shoulder, right leg up. Set the right foot down, stretch your left arm forward, keep your shoulders and hips square. Put all the weight now on the right hand, left knee to left elbow. Step over and down, inhale to crane. And then exhale to figure four, ankle above knee, thumbs to heart. Now upright your torso a little, stretch your arms out, bring your right arm under your left. Lift your elbows up, lean your upper body back. Try to get heavier through the right knee, drop it towards the floor. And then maybe you start to tip forward and down, getting more in a stretch in the outer right hip. Upright your torso, Left hand to hip, right hand peace finger grip. Pull your right knee to your right outer upper arm. And then extend the leg out. Left arm out. Open the chest. Zip up the belly. Lengthen the back body. Take the leg forward there. Inhale, left arm forward. And then exhale. Start to bend your left knee. You can release your foot and make your way into a pistol squat. Drop your seat down. Coil the chest forward as needed. Maybe grab the foot. Lift the heart. Shoulders back. 3, 2. Push through the foot. Bend the right knee. Inhale, warrior 3. 1. Arms back. Soften the left knee. Take a full inhale. And then fold over that left leg. Standing splits. Exhale. And then just take your vinyasa off your left foot. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. Step it back. Inhale, stretch your left leg up. And then exhale, take it under and over. Come into that scissor leg plank. Skin a left hip back. And then shoulders over wrists. And then take your left hand under your heart. Right hand under your heart, sorry. And then left arm forward. So it's gonna be weird. Your body is gonna resist it. Just like my brain is. Left hand under shoulder, right hand under heart. Now push into the mat so you can float your left leg up. Foot down, I might clunk down, right hand under heart, left arm forward. Reach to the right heel. Left hand down, track the right hand back, lift the left leg. Foot down, right leg, right hand under heart, left arm forward. Track your right hand under shoulder, lift the left leg up. And then set it down, stretch your right arm forward, lean the weight in your left hand, right elbow towards right knee to step over and down. Inhale, come right up to crane. Exhale, figure 4. And then left arm under right arm, upright your torso, lift the elbows, upper body back. Get as heavy as you can for the left thigh as you firm your right hip in. Take one more full breath. Maybe creep in a little lower. And then upright your torso, right hand, right hip, peace finger grip with left fingers. Draw your left knee out, externally rotate the leg and then straighten it. And then stretch your right arm out. The knee might stay bent. Keep hugging your right hip in. Lift through the sides of your heart. Take a full inhale. And then take the leg forward, right arm up. Start to bend your right knee. You can release that left foot entirely. Sit back and down, back and down, back and down. You might use your hands. Come into your pistol squat if you can. Grab your foot or not. Heavy through the right heel. Inhale. Use your hands if you need to. Warrior 3, exhale. Lengthen, thumbs to heart or arms back. 3, 2, soften the right knee, 1, standing splits. And then vinyasa, get your hands down any way through your flow. And then hop through to a seat. And just lie down. And then set your feet down flat. Knees bent, arms alongside you. Inhale, peel your low back off the mat. Just find bridge here. And clasp your hands. A nice opening in front of thighs. Hug back through the belly. And then lower down. Just take a moment there. You might step your feet off to the edges of the mat and knock your knees in. And then second set. Lift up, interlace the hands, stay or full wheel. And then lower down when you're ready. And extend your legs long. Pull your right knee to your chest. Interlace your hands around the shin. And then straighten the leg. Grab behind the thigh. You might shrug your shoulders towards the floor and down. Just feel the chest broaden as you reach up through your right foot. And then bend the knee and take it over for your twist. If it's possible, you can straighten that right leg, wrap around the blade edge of foot with your left hand. And maybe bend your left knee and grab that ankle with your right. You should feel a little more on the outer right hip as you bring your chest and head back down. Come back to the breath. And then gently release just the second side. So left knee to chest, right leg long. And then straighten the leg, grab behind the thigh. And then rebend the knee and guide it over to your right. And just find your supine twist, whether the knee stays bent or you straighten the leg. Perhaps reaching for your right ankle with your left hand. And then gently release. Find a position that is restful and comfortable for you. And absorb that moment. Give yourself a mental hug or high five for sticking with the intensity and carving this time out for yourself. And thank you for sharing. Namaste, yogis.